Dear Cameron, I've been racking my brain for weeks about what I was going to say to you because the truth is there are so many things to say. To say the least, our story didn't start like most people and nothing about our relationship has been normal, but we have always made it work and always continued to grow together. I finally know the truth in the saying that people are put in your life for a reason because that's exactly what happened. When we met, we both had goals and dreams of what we wanted to do with our lives, and together we are accomplishing them one at a time, and I'm so proud of where we have gotten in our lives, and I'm so excited to see just how far we will go together. You and I are unstoppable. You are the most passionate, creative, and positive person that I know. You rarely get worked up over anything, which is a true balance for me since we all know I have my moments. You are patient with my need to have control, my inability to accept change, and most importantly, you're accepting of every time we have to stop because I had to say hi to a dog. I never met anyone to laugh at their own jokes quite as much as you do. However, you never fail to always keep me laughing, even when I don't want to. Cameron, you are an incredible person inside and out, and I'm so proud of the man that you are. I will always continue to support, push, and trust you with my whole heart, and I can't thank you enough for your support and encouragement as well. I love you more than I could have ever thought possible, and I am beyond blessed to have you in my life.
Where do I even start? I can honestly say if you would have asked me years ago if I was going to find the love of my life on a website full of perverts, I probably would have laughed in your face. But here we are, 6.5 years later, I'm about to give you a new badass last name that nobody is going to be able to pronounce properly. These past few years have been eventful to say the least, between getting a busted dog, you going to school, numerous jobs, buying a house, my anxiety, the list goes on, but one thing that we never strayed from is the amount of love we have for each other. And even though the years have been stressful, you and I worked together, faced it head on, and formed a beautiful life together that I wouldn't trade anything in the world for. You're the greatest thing ever to shuffle into my life, and I can say wholeheartedly, you are perfect for me inside and out. Between the love and compassion you have for anything you set your mind to, the ridiculous faces you make on a daily basis, the arm flailing while telling those long drawn out stories, being my bar hopping drinking buddy, being an amazing support system through all my crazy ventures, being the one person who understands everything I go through, and most of all, being the one thing that I love more than life itself. If it wasn't for you, I don't know where my life would be right now. You saved me from a darkness that I thought I was never going to prepare for. I went from being a hermit that couldn't leave my house unattended to where we are now. Me working full-time, having a home and a life together, and now getting married. My mom said it best last night, you honestly saved my life, and I will never be able to completely express how much that means to me. I love you with everything in my being, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. I love you.
Who blesses this marriage?
Her mother and I.
And Cameron have said yes, and their willingness to bind together, and have witnessed the same between themselves and before us, that they are husband and wife. I do now pronounce that you are husband and wife together. And what God's joined together, don't you let folks mess up.
Mr. and Mrs. Kameron+Michelle, go!